Hello everybody, my name is Digmbot, and you'll notice that our ship cockpit and schematic look a little different. That is because, folks, we are no longer in our Sidewinder. No. I have finally made enough money to upgrade, and we are now in an Eagle. This is what she looks like, folks. She's got Class 2 pulse lasers all over the place. Pay no mind to the one that says loaned. No, seriously, don't. So, we have not upgraded our cargo capacity, but we are now a much higher combat threat. So, we also have relatively short legs, as you can see. Long distance transport. So what we're actually going to do is just take off and go kill some people, hopefully. Just kind of get a feel for the ship. This is much more of a fighter than the Sidewinder was. So it'll be interesting to see how it does in space. I'm looking forward to it. And there we go. Not sure what that was about. So this is a much more nimble ship by all accounts. So
ship released. Engines engaged.
Oh yeah. Much twitchier as well. Whoa. This thing's gonna take some getting used to. Ooh. Oh god. This thing responds like a dream, but after the Sidewinder, it's so twitchy feeling. Alright. Take it slow until we can get out into space, and then now we can go. Past the no-fire zone yet? Oh, those weapons aren't part of the fire group yet. Oh yeah, look at that. Right, so we're in Irinden. Let's head to Irinden 3. Let's see if we can get in some trouble. This thing sounds beastlier than the old ship. Jeez. I like how the cockpit is different as well. This is very much a space fighter feeling ship. So we'll get over here by Irinden 3 and see if we can find ourselves a conflict zone. Get ourselves into a little trouble. And hopefully not blow up the ship, because I really don't want to... Well, I mean, I might be able to pay for it out of insurance, but I'd rather not have to. You know what, can we get going a little faster here, please? No, seriously, can we go faster? I'd like to go much faster than 0.5C. Ah, we are probably too close to the planet. Yeah, this one doesn't have the little keyboard off to the side like the old one had. It's just got the, you know, looks like a razor designed this cockpit. See how much worse our endurance is in this. I mean, we can still jump to the same systems. We're just not going to be carrying as much cargo. The plan for this is to kind of become a bounty hunter for a while. And then once we've got some money saved up, upgrade to a Cobra Mark III. And then we'll have plenty of cargo space and plenty of combat power. I'll probably try and buy a Laconin Type 6 or 9 or whatever it is along there. There's 2 of them. I don't know if I want to go for the Anaconda because that thing is just, you know, huge and unwieldy. I've heard that it turns like an absolute pig. So, don't know how I feel about that, but unidentified signal source. you usually have to get pretty close to the planets to find combat zones. I do wish that I had a contract for this right now. It'd be oh so nice. Usually you can get one at that station too, but you know what? We'll just practice some combat, and then if things get too dicey, we'll just jump on out. Should be getting close enough for conflict zones to pop up, if in fact there are any. If not, we can just check out a unidentified signal source. There's plenty of them. So I do enjoy the fact that the ships feel so different. I mean, it is a radical difference piloting this ship already than it was flying a Sidewinder, which is great. It's really just kind of what I want out of a space sim. And there's a conflict zone. Excellent. Exactly what I was hoping for. So we'll get a little bit of speed up, but I don't want to overfly this thing. Which I've gotten much better about, so it should be all good to safe drop and see what's going on at this conflict zone. So it'd be a lot easier for me to show you combat in a combat-oriented ship. The Sidewinder is really your basic starter. It's a jack of all trades, okay at everything, excellent at nothing. So despite what the game says, I was good for a safe disengage there. Deploy our pulse lasers. We'll look for some hostiles. Depends on what faction is here in force, but Anaconda, Cobra.
Target shields offline.
So I want to join the Irden. And that immediately turns the Anaconda into my target.
Under attack.
Come back here, you. So this is a big ship. Like a very big ship. And those are missiles. Whew. This is hardcore combat. Yeah, this is way less irritating to dogfight. Oh, no. I've made this mistake before. Way less irritating to fight in than the Sidewinder was. So always keep your throttle at least in the blue bar, because that's where you're most maneuverable. This thing's also way faster than the Sidewinder was. Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to get any bounty for this, I don't believe. But
Target destroyed.
It was a nice little bit of target practice, though. Now, I could turn on the Irden here if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. So I think instead what we will do is we will retire to LP-98 132.
Drive charging.
Potentially murder us some pirates when we get there. This thing just sounds more beastly than the other ship. I love it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And we should be there in just a moment. What I should do is what I did in one of the other videos and see if we can find some of them there gold in the stars. Although, if you pay attention to the comments on these videos, recently a faction of in-game pirates has set up shop in this system and have been attacking anybody who gets near. Even with a combat ship, I don't have the gear to take them down quite yet. I would need to upgrade some guns. But we can go ahead and head towards Freeport. I really am enjoying this ship. I'd love to try this game out with Track IR, because it does support Track IR, and I bet it's amazing. Wow, talking about overshooting. Bye, Freeport. Whee! No unidentified signal sources of any type? I find that hard to believe, game. It is an anarchy system. I could always just turn pirate. But I probably won't, because I know how irritating that is. I don't see any unidentified target sources around here. Nothing. No unidentified signal sources whatsoever. What gives, game? Well, head in towards Freeport slowly. Extraction resource site. Nothing. I am disappointed. That's another player. They're in the extraction resource site. I'm really not in the mood to go all pirate just yet. So what we'll do is we'll that is not identified signal source. Ah! Ask and ye shall receive, Digmbot. All it takes is a little patience. Patience. Maybe a patient too. I don't know. Now. Oh, yes. Oh, daddy. Do we... Alright, folks. Time to live a little dangerously. I don't think explosives are worth much, but they're worth more than the cargo of nothing that I'm carrying. So, I'm just worried that if I screw this up, I'm going to explode my ship. So we'll just, very, very slowly collect these things. This does not seem like the most delicate way in the world to acquire explosive cargo. This is probably going to be like the radioactive waste that I picked up. It's like, yeah, it seemed like a good idea, Dime, but it's really like the worst idea you've ever had in your entire life. I have heard that if you're carrying an explosive cargo and you run into something, then you and your ship are both going bye-bye. So, that in and of itself is enough to make me, you know, paranoid, I guess one might say. But that would be a full cargo hold full of explosives.
Drive charging.
And thankfully we're close to Freeport. Like, really close.
Ready to engage.
So, man, I didn't think I was getting this much done this video. This is like a freebie for you guys. Yeah, that stolen cargo. Safe disengage. So, we'll go go sell this and kind of call it a day. Oh, this ship is so much fun to fly. It really is. I do wish you could see the guns coming out on it, though. That was so cool on the side. Oh, wait. Is that a gun? No. That would be awesome. But alas, that is not the way it is. Alright, so... hard points retracted. All power to the engines, Mr. Zulu. Yo, can I land? Space station. I want to land. Timed out.
Request granted.
Proceed to pad 21. There's an Anaconda going in ahead of us. That is a big ship, guys. That's what we destroyed a while ago, and you can fly that if you want to. Huge, though. Like, I've passed a couple going in and out of these docking bays, and it's really an uncomfortable experience because they take up the whole slip. Like, you're looking, you're like, yeah, I got plenty of room, and then this behemoth ship is coming out, and you're like, oh, God. In fact, is that the Anaconda right there? Yeah, it is. No, that's a Lakon, actually. No, that is an Anaconda. I flew my pad a little. God, this thing accelerates like mad. Ugh. Ugh. It's definitely a fighter. It's hard to land.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There we are. Safely back on the ground. Let's refuel this bad boy. And, oh, no, we have to go to the other contacts. Black market. I want to sell illegal goods. Yeah, these things aren't worth crap. It's half a grand that I didn't have before. So, cool. Alright guys, well, that was a quick look at the Eagle in Elite Dangerous. You want to see more? Leave me a like and a comment, hit the subscribe button coming up. My name is Digmbot. Later.